Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today in this video we shall discuss about random variables. We are already familiar with the variables in calculus and algebra, where the variables assume values with certainty. That means their values are fixed during a particular discussion. For example, if x plus 4 equal to 7, then x equal to 3 and x can assume no other values. That means whenever we come across this expression x plus 4 equal to 7 in real numbers, then x can assume only value 3. Similarly, if x square plus 3x plus 2 equal to 0, then the values assumed by x are minus 1 and minus 2, and there is no other value which can satisfy this expression. Therefore, we see that whenever we talk about variables in algebra and calculus, the variables assume values with certainty. That means their values are fixed for a particular discussion. But a random variable is different from the variable in calculus and algebra in the sense that they assume real values according as the outcomes of a random experiment. That means they assign a real number to every outcome of the associated random experiment. In other words, a random variable is a function defined from the sample space of a random experiment into a set of real numbers. So let's see what is a random variable and how is it defined. Let S be the sample space associated with a random experiment E. Then the random variable on S is defined like this. A random variable x on S is a function from S into R that assigns a real number xw to every element w in S. Remember, the elements of S are also called events because they are nothing but outcomes of the random experiment E. So they are called events. And one more thing you should remember, that the elements of the set S need not be numbers. They may be objects or maybe any abstract things. This is how we define the random variable x on S. Then x is said to be a discrete random variable if it takes countable number of values. What is the meaning of countable number of values? That means x takes values which can be arranged in order, which you can count. Then x is said to be a continuous random variable if x takes every value in an interval. So let's first discuss discrete random variables. Let E be the random experiment of tossing a coin. You know, tossing a coin is a random experiment because it results in two outcomes, head or tail. Therefore, the sample space will contain two outcomes, head and tail. Define the random variable x from S into R by xw equal to minus 1 if w equal to t and 1 if w equal to h. Therefore, if the random experiment results in tails, then the value of the random variable will be minus 1, and if the experiment results in head, then the value will be 1. Therefore, x is a discrete random variable taking two values minus 1 and 1. Take another example, tossing three coins together. Again, it is a random experiment and the sample space of this experiment is this, containing 8 elements, heads, 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 tails, and so on, and finally tails, tails, tails. Now we define random experiment x from S into R by xw equal to number of heads in W. W is an event or an element from S. So if we count number of heads in W, then it may be 0 because there may be no heads. That means this outcome may be there. Then number of heads may be 1. So this one or this one. Any of them, any of the three outcome may be there. Therefore, x is a random variable taking values 0, 1, 2 and 3 because there may be 0 heads, 1 heads, 2 heads or 3 heads. It depends. Take another example, throwing a die. Then sample space will contain 6 outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Define x from S into R by xw equal to w plus 1 if w is even and w minus 1 is if w is odd. So whenever you throw a die and you get even number, then the value of random variable x will be w plus 1. Suppose you get 4, then the value will be 5, w plus 1, 5. If you get 3, then the value of x will be 2, 3 minus 1, 2. Therefore x is a discrete random variable taking these values 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. We get 0 if we get outcome as 1, we get 2 when we get outcome as 3, and so on. Again take the experiment throwing 2 dice together, then S will be the sample space containing 36 outcomes 1, 1, 1, 2 up to 6, 6. Define x from S into R by xw equal to 2x if x is odd and x by 2 if x is even, where x is sum of numbers in w. That means x will assume the values from 2 to 12 because the minimum sum possible in w is 2 when we get this outcome, and the maximum sum is 6 plus 6, 12. So whenever you get the outcome 1, 1, x will be 2. So from here xw will be 1, 2 by 2, 1. Okay, when x is even, then you get outcome as x by 2. When x is odd, you get outcome as 2x. So it will depend on the values of x. Then x is a discrete random variable taking these values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 14, 18 and 22. So you can verify these values. These values are dependent on the values of x. Okay. Now we discuss examples of continuous random variables. So suppose the temperature in a city is recorded every hour in a day. The temperature in the city varies between 22 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Celsius on any day. Let the random experiment E is selecting a day randomly. Then the sample space is all the days. Define x from S into R by xw equal to the temperature at 1 p.m. in W. That means W is a day and we measure temperature at 1 p.m. on W. So when we measure temperature on at 1 p.m. on this day, temperature could be any value between 22 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Celsius. And the temperature rises continuously because from 22 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius, it takes every value. Therefore, x is a continuous random variable taking values between 22 and 32. Now suppose a machine manufactures walls that are considered to be fit if their diameters lie between 3 cm and 5 cm. Now consider the random experiment E of selecting any wall randomly. Then the sample space contains all the walls manufactured by the machine. Define the random variable x from S into R by the diameter of W. That means the diameter of the selected wall. Then this diameter varies from 3 cm to 5 cm. The diameter could be any value between 3 cm and 5 cm. Therefore, x varies from 3 to 5 is a continuous random variable. So in general, the random variables denoting height, weight, length, temperature, etc. are considered to be continuous random variables. And in many cases, a random variable taking a large number of values is also considered as continuous random variable. So this was a brief introduction to random variables. I hope you understood what I have told you. Thank you very much for watching.